Welcome Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I am Key. We're now in the Akashic Records Library. Let's see what books are here for you. One song that came up. Do what you wanna do and live in color. Uh, 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 uh. Say do what you wanna do and live in color. Now, I don't know if y'all know that song or show. Some of y'all do know, else I wouldn't be singing it. I guess that's what ancestors and them are saying. Come on, Key. Stop acting all namaste. Okay. Yes. They're saying, or the image, or the theme, it seems, is how do you do, or the way you do what you want to do. Do you want it in living color, in living colors? Or do you want to do what you want to do in black and white? Either this is what someone is thinking about when it comes to how they see you, or you them. Wow, it's like when we had 3D glasses, I think it was in green and red to see what was unseen or what was not appearing in front of our faces. I think they call that now 3D glasses. I don't know if we called them then like that. I just knew the color of the glasses. It did look like the glasses, but those particular glasses were different. They were made to particularly see the unseen. Aries, you have lens that you can see right in front of you, and you have the same lenses and glasses that you can use to see the unseen. Let's see how that is relevant or resonates. An orphan. Well, being the first zodiac sign, off the back you already know what it feels like to be alone, or how it feels like to be abandoned, how it feels like to have no one around you, even when you're around people. At one point, it could have felt, let's see, like, yeah, you can't connect with people. People love to connect with you. They love communicating with you. But it's always in a particular way they want to connect, where it wasn't feeling like a complete package. And that could have been something someone around you or you yourself have figured out. The lessons you learned about this, it took actual people, places, and things to show you why understanding those patterns played a part in who you are, and why people could be seeing you with their own particular lens. They know you are fire sign, yet how you communicate feels like something else to them. You're about to know what it means to be a complete person and how to recognize it in somebody else. Right now, you have abundance. Things looking very good. You have patience. Look at that. At this time, make long-term plans. So you have come a long way, and you're continuing on your own. But you know you're really not alone. You starting to come into your own in that realization. Wow, it's feeling that. Like something about your concept or clarity about your faith. In order for you to understand you had faith or have faith to begin with, at moments it could have been in the form of competition. It could have came in the form of how people communicated to you on that challenge. where your faith was questioned to the point it's not just a biblical faith. That's your very being. So even how you communicate was challenged for a reason. Your karmic lesson was to know that reason. Oh, wow. Come together right now. Oh, okay. I don't think that is two singers sung that particular song. Different races, like yin and yang, like black and white. I think the other person that sung that song, besides Michael Jackson, believe he is a known artist. I see his face. I don't connect the name, but it is showing me that the person that originally sung that song was from a different ethnic group, different color. Just because they were different colors, by appearance, yes, Michael and this particular artist, when they sung it at different times, yet it still not changed the whole concept. Just because you're different doesn't mean we can't come together. And it took either you or somebody around you to experience that. But it's because of you they had to come into that realization. Yeah, you the king of earth. You're generous, professional, responsible, practical. You know what it, again, having this experience in your actual life, whether it be publicly, professionally, in intimate relationships and family relationships, you know that it was preparing you to become the king of earth. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you are offered, the Midas touch. You have elevated and even ascended into an energy that by nature wouldn't seem like you would connect to. Usually fire signs, this is what people assume or guess, that fire signs would be attracted to air signs by the law of nature when it comes to the stars, yes. But also opposites can attract. And you had to experience all elements and energy to figure that out. But you are now the king. Wow. You had to be or experience becoming your own mother, becoming your own nurturer, especially as an orphan. Orphan can be physically, where you had experience being in child services or in foster care, moving around from place to place, finding your way home. Wow. Yeah, yeah. What if God was one of us? This is love like one of us. Just a stranger on a bus, trying to make his way home. Trying to make his way home. Wow. Yeah, you come a long way, and people are seeing that in you. That's probably one thing they don't tell you. It would be nice for the people to do that, to actually come to you, Aries, to communicate that. It's like people would rather communicate the obvious, like what you know about yourself, than the parts that you don't think people know about you that they see in you. Renewal. You're rebirthed. You have been revived. You have revived yourself. You have been your own lifeline. But again, you know you're not alone. You have God, your ancestors that are on the other side, that's been there to support you. You've been there also to walk in your faith. Even when everything around you made you second guess it, you still win anyway. A faith of a mustard seed. You reviewed and evaluated a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. You're doing that. You're sticking to your truth and what is truly valued to you. And you're open to the possibility of how that does look like. You're not dictating or determining how it is. You just know this by being alive, being aware, and again, seeing, are you living in color? Do you see that, again, that concept of how people view each other and how you view them becomes clear to you. Yes, your ships are coming in. Success is coming to you. Success is already here. And for that, yep, it's already here because events is starting to go at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. Who you are, you figured out exactly who you are to be, who you want to be, is enough. So much that it's going to further you along to exactly the environment, people, places, and things that you knew were waiting for you. But to see it and feel it, that's different. Your angels are here to guide you, to assist you. You are that knight. You are loyal and dedicated to how you see yourself. If someone, people, places, and things don't exude those familiar concepts or characteristics, then you understand how to fall back and move around them, or even if you have to go through them, to what way you would do that, where it favors you and other people watching you. Because again, you know people watch you on things, even if they're not saying it. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and you're restless. You know what you want and why you want it, and why from you have been working on it, working on yourself. It's making you be now aware of why. If someone was to challenge you, this is what they see. They see that you are a knight, that you are a king. You know how to be both, in the color and in the black and white. You're like, why not? Why do I gotta choose? That's how you are. And that's how you should be. People just may find that out in different ways. If that is the case, Aries, a sudden event that needs immediate attention, time is of the essence. Think things through carefully, like a knight, like someone, if we had to relate it in this time period, like a person that knows his vehicle. When you in the passenger, are you the passenger or the person riding the car? You are the person riding the car. From that alone, you already know the protocols of what that is and being responsible. If someone that is a passenger does not respect the moment they even enter your car, that's like entering your vessel, that's like entering your body, that's like entering your home, your physical home. If they don't know the rules or regulations, then you know how to handle them. But based on the position and rank, tells you that. That was this example, a car. It could be many things. But if this person around you doesn't exude the principles that you know, when in that similar situation, you know how to set that free and forgive it. Because it is healthy. You don't want anything hindering your heart or hindering your soul. Because when things hinder us, we may think we healed it, or we may have healed it. But if we do see another person that exudes the pattern that we left behind, are we going to prosecute them because of a trigger that this new person does? Or will we see this as an opportunity, like a knight, to face it and see that people can give us triggers. How do we patch it up? How do we make sure that the way we heal it is according to the pain that we feel? It's like a cut. A cut could be different sizes to a knife. If you have a paper cut, what would you put on it? Based on the size and exactly what cut you, some form of paper, you knew exactly what kind of bandage to protect the wound or the scar so it could heal. Witnessing what could be pain, you'll know how to patch it correctly, even around others. If they don't feel free to want to get that band-aid, then you know, for one, not all the time do you have to be the band-aid, the healer, the fixer. Sometimes watching people fix themselves, because you came in as the orphan, so you know what that means. How did it make you become? It was scary. At times it didn't feel right and it wasn't in your favor. But how did it make you in the now? Would you stop somebody from finding out the hard way or finding out on their own way? Just thinking about that. Your wish is going to come true. Whatever you truly were working on and what you're wanting in your life, you know now you're worthy. You know you have been worthy, but to be ready for the good works, that's a complete different feeling. Not only is your wish coming true, everybody around you that has connected to you in some way, shape, or form, from you seeing that concept or those thoughts in these books, your wish will come true. Concerns fade away, a love of life. When people are concerned, what way do they show it in their character? When people love life, how do you recognize the characteristics when they do love life and love themselves in life? That black and white in color. If this reading resonates with you, press the like button, share, and subscribe. If you would like to get an in-depth reading of what's going on with you or someone around you, look in the description box below. We will see you on the other side.